Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Oh, wicked
what a finish.
Another episode of Trash Talk. TJ O'Connor with me as always. Damian the Wolverine Hill. Trash Talk is joined tonight by David Vinje, who's fighting December 21st at Canterbury Park against Dexter Doxtator for Driller Promotions. Trash Talk is sponsored as always by Origin Wellness CBD, Valhalla Combat Sports Incorporated, Inkshrinks Tattoo, The Fighters, and my mom. David, how you doing tonight? Appreciate you joining us.
Good. How are you guys?
Doing good. Excited for these fights. One of the most stacked cards of the year. Can't say that enough. How are you feeling going into this fight? Is this your first fight since you got promoted to brown belt?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't fought for about a year.
Okay. Yeah. Now, how are you feeling going into this fight? I mean, with that promotion as well.
Well, good. I feel good. Hate doing the weight cut as always. That's going to suck this week, but part of the game. So the promotion was very cool. So been doing it a long time. So it's cool to see that as a, kind of a, showing that you're really making it somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Especially we've spoken on the show multiple times with your teammates. Just the lineage as well to be recognized as a brown belt under that camp. You mentioned it's been about a year since your last fight. Besides getting your brown belt, like Damian mentioned, what's everything been going like? When did you get the call for this fight, and how excited are you to get back in the cage?
Oh, I'm excited. Being 6 months from 40, who knows how many more I get to do. So, keep going till I can't go anymore. But yeah, it's fun. We did a bunch of tournaments this year, so I won Naga again, and did a fight to win. So, it's fun. Separated my shoulder to both LCLs this year too. So, look good with the bad, but it'll be fun to end the year with a good fight in Canterbury Park.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, wow, dude, you look way younger than 40. I keep forgetting that you're that matured. That's
We don't say the whole word.
I'm getting up there.
Yeah, but I mean, with all of that, I mean, that's just a testament to, I mean, how long you got to have been training. Brown belts are not just handed out, and I know it takes a long time to earn that, With all of that being said, the experience, how do you think that that's going to come into this fight? And do you know the age of your opponent?
I think my opponent's 28, but I don't know for sure. And it's going to help. I mean, all the stuff. I mean, I probably don't have to worry about too many submissions, but you can get caught. Everybody can get caught, So you just got to go in there, fight your fight, and let it go where it's going to go. So, you can't be too worried about all that stuff. Can only control what you've already practiced for.
Yeah,
definitely. And that's the veteran's mindset right there. Going into this fight, we've talked with a couple of your teammates on the card. What's it been like having teammates preparing for the same date with you? The energy in the room. What's that been like? You're culminating on the towards the end of fight week now.
Oh, it's fun because they the young guys they're all ready to rock and roll, and so it's fun. They push you. You can see the energy. They're upbeat. It makes it a lot funner than doing a camp by yourself or something like that, where you're the only one out of the gym fighting. Then it's kind of hard to get guys in to keep motivated. So it's cool because they get a bunch of other guys in motivated to come in, train hard, and they're willing to learn. So that's kind of fun too. Hey, you got to do this a little better. Hey, watch out for this, or so it's fun to be able to teach them some stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know that you guys are all feeding off of each other, and that's kind of been the general census that I've been able to pick up from speaking with all the other teammates. Now, I'm going to try to ask this without sounding insulting at all. Do you find yourself having to try and keep up with all of the younger guys in there? And honestly, I mean, James Clark is our coach. You know, I mean, you know him. He's up there in age and everything, but him training and working with us, and then getting ready for a younger opponent, he'd always make the comparison. He's like, I'm training with the right guys, the guys that are right around the same age. You know, so the age isn't going to be a factor. Now, is that kind of how you feel about it? And I hope that didn't sound insulting at all. Like, you know.
No. No, it's not, because it's kind of funny, because when I first, about 5-6 weeks ago, start training hard, and they're young, they can go harder and harder. So as we get closer and closer to the fight, my endurance and everything gets back up. And I think they're kind of like, oh, he still got it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because once you drop a few pounds and get moving again, they're like, oh, yeah. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, being older, your quickness is not quite there on everything, but the power's there. So you just can't show that when you're sparring and stuff, because you can't hurt anybody. So they don't get to see it until it's fight time. So,
yeah. Well, I want to say that this was a Rocky movie that I seen this on. I could be wrong, but it's I watched a lot of boxing and fighting movies, but it's like some of the times, like as you're aging, maybe the speed starts to go away, but you can still always, timing is still there, and timing beats speed a lot of the times, and when you're working with younger guys that are using their explosiveness and their speed, I mean, I think that's when timing and things like that start to develop. And that's when, I mean, you've already mentioned a few things that spoke on your veteran mindset. You've been in this game for a while. I don't think there's going to be too many surprises for you. And I dude, I'm just really excited to see this.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, I think this is a good fight, and I mean, obviously you've been putting the work in, everything's lining up for you. I just realized, and it's a little bit backwards for the show, we've been talking about the guys you work with, everybody at your gym. I don't think we've actually addressed it. Just for those who don't know, how about a shout out for your gym and some of the training partners that have been there for you this camp?
Oh, well, it's McCune's MMA. We're all Brooklyn Park. Sifu, who's Chris McCune, he runs the gym, owns the gym. Awesome guy. Matt Larson's been, my boy since I wrestled with him in high school. He was my wrestling captain. So we're still working together after all this time. Sean McPadden's still around. We got Panda, Brandon, we got Daniel, we got, Josh, a whole bunch of guys ready to rock and roll come Saturday.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait. And this is oh my God. I said it so many times, the most stacked card of the year. Yeah. Be sure to reach out to the fighters and get your tickets. December 21st at Canterbury Park, everybody.
Are you listening? Damn.